Hey guys, over the next couple of weeks, I'll be sharing my opinion, basically highlighting my opinion on a few issues and a few topics which are of interest to our generation. Basically, the aim is to encourage positive change for our country and for ourselves as individuals. So today I'll be kicking off with the startup generation. Basically, by default, the startup generation is 21 to 33 years old, the millennials, and that's our generation. And it's interesting, it's a set of interesting people because they're very focused, they're very independent, they're creative, less likely to be team players, but more likely to work for themselves. So they are basically fueling the next generation of entrepreneurs. What's interesting about them is they want to be role models, they want to have an impact in people's lives, they want to be legends, leave a legacy behind. At the same time, the question I have to ask is how many of these people are willing to work hard, face the challenges and the hurdles before they get to that point? Because obviously it takes, a good number of years or a journey at least to get to that point. For some people, it sparks overnight and then they make it big. When you look at it naturally, when you look at a natural course of life, you have to work hard for some time. You have to build yourself up. These days, there are a lot of facilities available, and back in Africa, it's a problem of a system failure in a lot of countries. And Africans who are in the diaspora focus on how the African leaders have failed us. That's true, right? The question moving forward is, what are we supposed to do? What can we do to help things change? Considering Cameroon, my country for now, it will take, in my opinion anyway, it will take about 2 generations of hardworking, determined, and positive-minded people to change the system, no matter how good it is, because the corruption has infiltrated. So while you're in the diaspora and you're contributing to that system, contributing to developing that system and improving on your system, don't you think it's worth coming back and investing just a little bit? I know we all focus on getting money, that's true, but if you invest a tiny little bit, you be the change to a tiny degree of what you want. Take a simple example. If we have 100 people, for example, in my country, like for Cameroon right now, if we have 100 people, and 25 people decide to make a positive change, irrespective of the challenges that are there, because the challenges everywhere in the world anyway. These 25 people committed to making a change, right, will affect at least another 10 to 15 people. 25 plus 15, what is it? Is 40 people. When 40% of a population is committed to working hard and developing the country and make certain changes, their demands are going to influence the system to satisfy them. Basically, that's what happened in Nigeria when you look at the entertainment industry about 15 years ago. When we were watching Nigerian movies, you barely hear a thing. You barely hear. The sound was so bad, the lighting was poor, the framing was bad, but over the years they've worked hard, they've improved themselves, and they're making millions. Now the government is relying on entertainers to push their campaigns. So that has caused a shift. It's not perfect yet, but it's moving forward. Coming back to Cameroon, we're starting on a better foot, right? When I look at a place like Boya, for example, there's a lot of talent. There's talent buzzing out there. The singers, the models, the filmmakers, the producers. There's a lot happening in there. And people generally complain of the fact that, they have limited resources available. That's a given. But the question is, are you going to wait forever for those resources to be available in an in an environment like this, where it's not readily available, where banks don't readily finance people, where investors do not readily put their money into businesses? So what do you do moving forward? I'll come back to the entertainment industry because that's where I am and I know it best. If you look at a show like mine, what does it take to produce a show? You need a producer, you need a director, you need camera operators, you need the sound guy, you need the gaffer, you need a script writer, a researcher, a stylist, right? A makeup artist. There's a lot of things that can be done. So don't necessarily focus on just being the face and being the presenter. Guilty. But there's a lot of other people involved who actually can work so hard and build themselves up. You don't necessarily have to start with major finances, but start from where you are, be positive, and support each other in the things you do. And that will definitely start building you up in terms of experience, and you'll offer even better quality. There are people like Arthur Zam with the cardio pad, Alan Teff with the Gifted Mom Project. You have Churchill Nanje with the Njoko. You have even Greenhouse Ventures. Those are all people who have started innovative projects. So be it in the medical field, be it in the tech field, be it in agriculture, which is a great field to even start. You know, there's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can invest your time and energy in. Study, learn, and push yourself. If you have a hidden talent or you have a skill, there's the internet. Even though the internet penetration here is really low, there's the internet where you can refer to and learn how to invest in yourself, develop yourself, and build a business out of it. For those who are not sure, my next video coming up is going to be about your calling, your purpose, finding your purpose in life. I think I found mine, and I went through a journey. It wasn't easy and it wasn't given. So I'm going to share a few tips on how to find your calling, right? Basically, so go down in the comment box below, share your thoughts, share your opinions, and most especially stay positive and look forward to greater things that you can do. Watch out for how to find your purpose in my next video. Bye.